Welcome to my channel. My name's Patty. Today, I'm going to share with you how to easily tell the difference between rhinestone, crystal, and glass jewelry. Let's get into this video. Okay, we're going to start with this glass piece. Again, please don't mind the nails. I didn't get a chance to do them. But here's how I can tell that this is glass. First, the facets, they're a little softer and rounder than sharp edges in crystal jewelry. See the facets? They're soft and rounder, not sharp. This sparkle, it's a gentle sparkle. It's soft. It's not bright fire like crystal. It's just a soft sparkle. Also, glass is usually open on the back, faceted, and there's no foil on the glass. This double faceting that's on the front and the back, that lets the light pass through instead of reflecting off of foil like rhinestone. So this is glass. Facet on both sides, open in the back to let the light shine through. Notice the sparkle. It's bright, but it's soft and even, not like a rainbow. It's just a nice, even sparkle. That's because this is plain glass, not lead crystal. Glass jewelry like this often feels cool to the touch and has a little bit of weight to it. Smooth and solid, not light and plastic feeling. You'll often see this kind of workmanship in vintage glass jewelry, especially pieces from the 1950s to the 1970s. They were meant to mimic real gemstones without using rhinestone foil or expensive crystal. Here's another pretty example of glass. It's faceted. Still set in the prongs. You'll see it has the open back so the light can shine through. I'm gonna shine my light just to shine my flashlight here. Take note to the back. Let's see a close-up. Now let's compare the glass to a rhinestone. Take note of this sparkle. This one sparkles a little bit different. This one sparkles a little bit more. I'm going to put this one over in this hand too so you can see. This one has a sparkle, but it's not as sparkly. Both stones are faceted. These are faceted too. at the sparkle on the rhinestone. This is the rhinestones. This is glass. Open back. The light shines through. And you could see it has foil. If you see, let's see the foil? That might be a brownish or a tannish color or silver. They're rhinestones. And it's a subtle difference, but if you compare both of them together, this one sparkles so much more because of the foil backing. It has that metal foil backing. This lets the light shine through it. Now, let's see how else you can tell the difference between rhinestone and glass. Here's a rhinestone piece. At first glance, it might look a lot like glass, but look closely at the stones. The light bounces off the foil, not through the stone. So the sparkle looks bright and mirror-like instead of soft and see-through. You often see rhinestones in vintage costume jewelry. Over time, the foil can darken and peel, which is a giveaway that you're looking at a rhinestone piece. I'm going to show you another rhinestone piece. Let's see, let's put this one up close. It's really close now. You see the backing. Let's see. See the backing on this one was silver. The backing on these rhinestones is a gold foil. Here's an example of a rhinestone pin that has some darkening in the stones. Such a pretty pin. You'll see a few of them are light gray right here, just a few. You have the nice pretty ones, but then you'll see this one's a darker one. When rhinestones turn dark, it's almost always caused by damage to the foil backing, not the stone itself. Now this one is closed. And you're probably wondering how to tell if it's rhinestone if the back's closed. You're going to look at this sparkle. See lots of sparkle. Rhinestones sparkle with a mirror-like flash. The light bounces off the foil behind the glass. The sparkle looks like it's on the surface. You see how it looks like it's on the top? The sparkle, not deep or glowing from within. Use this piece of glass. It's just it's kind of blurry to me now. I don't know why. There we go. Sorry about that. See? This has like a These stones are smaller on the rhinestone, but the sparkle is on the surface. If the sparkle looks silvery, if you hold your phone light or a light on it, that's another giveaway that it's a rhinestone, if you're wondering, because of the closed back. Let's see. Maybe I can, I don't know if these are set in prongs. Yeah, they have little prongs. You see them? I'm going to try to, since this is damaged, well, not damaged, but it is, don't mind me with these things. Let's try to, my eyes up, but I'm going to try to, all right. All right, here it came out, popped right out actually. Let's see. All right, so here's the little, here's a little rhinestone. And here's the front of the rhinestone. And sorry. And then here's the front of the rhinestone. I know this might be a little too close up, I don't know. All right, here's the front. Let's see if I could turn it over and all right, I'm not sure. Looks like the foil's on there, so let's see. Not sure why that one looked darker. I know this is dark on the back there. Trying to see a stone that's not dark. All right. Okay, I see. I'm pretty sure. All right, so here's what's going on here. It's hard to tell, but on the back of this came off. There was gold foil on the other one. The other one had dark foil. That's what I think was going on with that one, because see, the foil came off, and compared to the other one, see, here's the first. This is the first one I took off. This was the dark one. They had the dark foil on it, and then the lighter stones had a gold foil on it. So I'm not sure, like, if that may have been what the issue is, but I'm pretty sure. I'm going to put these to the side. You see, this is dark. The gold foil fell off of it. Here's the gold. See, this one had gold foil. And that had the dark foil. So that may have been the reason. Plus another thing, rhinestones usually have uniform color. If the stones are slightly dull, or if they have a gray cast to them, especially in older pieces, that could be the foil. It could also be foil oxidation or damage to the foil, wrinkling to the foil, something like that. Here's an old brooch. I'm not going to take this one apart, but you can see how dark these rhinestones are. But there's something I want to show you about this piece. Let's see. Can you see this? This has the sealed back. If the back is sealed, but each stone sits in a tiny metal cup like these, it's almost always a rhinestone. Here's a good example of crystal. Now this earring is broken, but notice the rainbow effect. Nice sharp edges. You don't even have to turn it too much and you get that nice, pretty prism effect. Crystal is very clear compared to glass. You could tell the obvious difference. Glass, crystal. Rhinestone, crystal. Crystal has the rainbow prism. Rhinestone has the foil back. Crystal has the most sparkle of all three. You can see the sparkle looks deep and full of color. Crystal has that rainbow color. You can hold it under light and you could see pretty rainbow. Crystals are machine cut with precision. The facets are sharp, even, and perfectly spaced. The surfaces are extra smooth, flawless. Just looking at the cut, the rainbow effect are good indicators without having to see the open back. Now you too can easily tell the difference between glass rhinestone and crystal. glass rhinestone crystal.